true leadership that's going to put working families first.
I want to make sure that we take the initiative to make South County better.
Tonight, the polls have officially closed, and we are one step closer to determining who will represent San Diego County's District 1 on the Board of Supervisors. Right now, early numbers show Chula Vista Mayor John McCann and Imperial Beach Mayor Paloma Aguirre are in the lead. Good evening, I'm Marcella Lee.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. This special election comes after former supervisor Nora Vargas abruptly stepped down from her post after being re-elected last November.
CBS 8's Richard Allen is live in Imperial Beach tonight with more on the results so far and the significance of this race for the entire county. Richard?
Well, that's right. This primary tonight for the special election has narrowed the field from 7 contenders down to 2 contenders. John McCann so far with 43.5% of the vote. Paloma Aguirre with 31.7% of the vote. Now, it's an election that will not only determine who represents the 650,000 residents here in District 1, but it will also determine the balance of power on the Board of Supervisors.
I want to make sure that we take the initiative to make South County better.
This is just the beginning. We're going to go into the runoff, and we are going to win in the general.
After a whirlwind campaign season, Democrat Paloma Aguirre, mayor of Imperial Beach, and Republican John McCann, the mayor of Chula Vista, have emerged as the frontrunners. Imperial Beach Mayor Paloma Aguirre has the backing of the county's Democratic Party, as well as the county's 2 largest labor unions. She says her top priority is supervisor, tackling South County's sewage crisis, impacting the community's health and its economy.
We are ready for true leadership that's going to put working families first. That's going to give a voice to the voiceless. That is going to fight the Trump agenda.
Her apparent opponent in the upcoming runoff is John McCann. He has pointed to his city's balanced budget as well as the thousands of jobs created through the new Gaylord Pacific Resort as part of his track record. Public safety has been his top priority on the campaign trail.
Our Bayfront has $4.5 billion of investment. We're going to be opening the Gaylord Hotel Resort. I have those proven results, and I like to do the same thing as we've elevated the city of Chula Vista into an economic driver. I would like to do that for the entire South County.
While the Board of Supervisors is technically nonpartisan, it currently consists of 2 Democrats and 2 Republicans. CBS 8 political analyst Wendy Patrick has pointed to the high stakes involved in this race for the District 1 seat.
The winner of this race will equalize the balance of power. It'll be the swing vote.
And the runoff, or the runoff election, is set for July 1st. However, the registrar must certify the results of this primary by May 8th, although it expects to do so earlier than that. Carlo?
Richard, this was a special election, a little strange date on the calendar for it to happen. So what kind of turnout did we get for this election?
Well, it was pretty low, only 15%, considering there are about 374,000 registered voters here in District 1. Only 15% at this point have voted. However, mail-in ballots are still trickling in. We'll get an updated count from the registrar on Thursday at 6 p.m. So we'll see if that number ticks up a little bit.
So we have a lower number of votes, but we still got to pay for this. And how much is this special election? How much is it going to cost for, what is it, like 55,000 voters taking part by the time this runoff is done this summer?
Yeah, it's definitely not cheap. The registrar is estimating on the upper end up to $6.6 million for this special election. That's for all the ballots that have to be mailed out to all those registered voters, opening the voting centers. But considering that the county is looking at a nearly $140 million projected deficit in the upcoming fiscal year, this is just one more expense.
And all this because Nora Vargas just decided to quit just a few weeks after winning re-election. Richard Allen, thanks for your coverage on this. Richard, thanks.